Wait, are we live? I think we are. Oh, that is not what I was expecting. Oh, let me wait. I think the titles are off. I don't know what I missed. I don't know what I did. Hello, you beautiful nerds of the world. Let me just. Uh, I've been live for a bit. Oh, I did not control this. Hello everyone. Torok at your service. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You've probably like there's the chat already knows, but 2 days ago, Rooster Teeth has announced that they were shutting down, and how this was the company that owed many shows that I liked. Let's just say Nomad of Nowhere to like start with the less obvious shows and stuff like that. Is my sound is my voice okay? Is it not too loud, too low? Just asking for the chat. But other shows such as Ruby are like and are shows like Ruby are well pretty much dead and dead. No, they are left with no company. They are. I think they're gonna fall under. They're gonna fall under Warner Brothers and stuff like that. And well, one of the show they directed was Death Battle, and sorry, I'm finishing the title a little bit. There you go. That was the title is a that's more the tone I wanted to give. Anyway, what did I want to say? I mean, yeah, I just want. This is not like a stream that is like journalism. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to do like some journalism. I don't want to do. This is not gonna be a very interesting video. I just wanted to. I just wanted to. I just wanted to vent things and the chat maybe with you all. Sorry, I didn't even say hello to the Storm, the Raptor, Autistic Gamer Sean. Hello. I know about the elephant in the room, but the best thing we can do is to just keep a good attitude about this, and I'm sure we'll get through this. I know. Yes. So now let's be real. Death Battle's not dead yet. We very like so far. Death Battle is just that just means that the Death Battle crew has no financial support technically, and everyone is officially out of a job for now. The entire team is out of a job, so you know that is not the that is just for 2 days. Like for 2 days, I've had so much thing going on in my head, and I don't know how to express them now. Maybe like with time, as the stream goes on, I'll be able to unravel it. That's kind of what I want to do with this. With this stream, basically. Just wanted to chat with everyone. So, but like, I just wanted to express that I'm really uncertain about the future, and I wanted to vent that thing that Death Battle was kind of like half. I don't want to say half of my life, but a little bit is. I can't imagine half of the existence I'm having without Death Battle and the memories we've created. I'm really bad about this. But the annoying thing is like, as I was preparing the stream, I don't know how fast. I don't know how long I don't know since how long the stream has started, but as I was preparing this video, I had like things I was preparing that I wanted to say, and now I completely forgot about it. Maybe it's the camera fright or something. It's an understandable feeling. Some of us have devoted so much time to the show online. Yeah, show and fucking money. I mean, like, I don't want to be. I mean, I don't consider myself like the collectible person. Like everything you see on this desk, not desk, this desk. Everything you see here is like all of my collection. It is my entire collections of media things. So, you know, I'm not much of the collector. Not much of a collector, but this is one of those collectibles that I went through to actually buy because I wanted to show support to death metal. Never actually played it though. Never had time to. It's not that I didn't have the time. I didn't have the friends. I don't know a single person in real life who's a fan of death metal around me in real life. I'm sure there's lots of French people who are into death metal. Just not many that I know of. And but yeah, I've also speaking of money and stuff. I think I want to keep my membership to death metal because I'm convinced that so far, like, the membership is fully supporting the channel, so it must go to some individuals who own the channel. Like, could be Ben Singer, could be, I don't know, who's the director of death metal already? Like, the guy who's actually the showrunner nowadays. Wasn't it like Gerardo or something? I'm not sure. I have a lot of Funko Pops, lol. Some of them I was inspired to get by new Death Battle episodes. I was inspired to get comic books, DC and Marvel comic books because of some Death Battles. Like Ben's the showrunner, but I don't know if he's the guy who is the how do I say, who does all the paperwork, you know. Death Battle got me into anime. It got me into comics personally. It has never managed to get me into anime, sadly. But yeah. Is there a way? Wait, let me just. I'm gonna pull up the chat. I'm gonna try and pull up the chat. Give me a moment. Should have done that. Not this. Because I kind of want to see like I kind of want to show up what people are talking about in the stream right now. It is this. There you go. And with that filter. Excuse me. This is gonna take a little bit. This is gonna be awkward for a while. Where's the there it is. There it is. Okay. Yuki. Sorry, this is live streaming, like literally. Taurus analytics are ours, yes. You see the entire the entire analytics. You see my secrets, so no. So you can see my face slowly. There you go. And just to be a little secretive. And normally, yeah, I'm gonna just zoom you a little bit on the side. There you go. This is gonna be my there you go. Excuse me. What are you all talking about? This is throwing me off. This is the feedback is throwing me off so much because I know the chat is there and I'm watching. So let's read the chat. Professional streamer. Uh, yeah, everyone's grieving and uncertain. We all grieve, but the fun memories will always be forever. Speaking of which, I kind of want like I have Photoshop open. How about we do like just some thumbnails from some thumbnails of like of the show itself of like the we're gonna go like of the matchups that Death Battle has done throughout the years. I know I've done a couple of them. I mean, I've been keeping track of the episode that Death Battle has actually been doing these last few years, but there's a few holes, there's a few gaps have been missing. So maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that. There you go. So far, was that okay? I know I've done recently Boba Fett versus Samus. There we go. I hope that the team can still make a whole season, even with the budget cut. I mean, so far, I just realized that there's a bit of my because if I put it here, I'm afraid that no, okay, it's fine. I was afraid to being like too close to the camera, but so as far as I know, like they probably worked on a episode. They probably have an episode that has been pretty much worked on. That was a I don't want to say close to completion, but they at least have the means to work on one episode. But like, yeah, let's hope we can still work on a season, even if, or maybe like, maybe if we split season 11 into two, like for example, we have like our 8th episode. We have our 8th first episode for like this year, and maybe splits like the other 8th episode to 2025. Like they work like a season that lasts 2 years instead of one. I know it's not the best, but like that's the best option I can imagine so far. If we get season 11, it definitely won't come for a while. I mean, that was already kind of the feeling I've been having since I mean they already changed their format to like every do the entire season in a row, and they just the season come out in the middle of the year. I think it was in May or something that season 10 started. It is possible if they go full freelance. Downside is it shit. Downside it would take longer. Okay. But it would be like it would be like season 2. I feel like I feel like it would be like season 2 during the time they were doing, just releasing episodes just when it's done. There's no like real deadlines, but they just released shit when it was ready. Remember that time when Godzilla vs. Gamera was like they had to delay it. Like we didn't. I don't think we even knew the release date of Gamera versus Godzilla versus Gamera. But they just told us, we're gonna have to release it later than expected because, the whole script got kaboomed. So, like, I can imagine a future like that, but just the whole show dying, it's just. God, it's sorry. I feel like I've said God a lot of times in this stream, so Um, Probably some budget cuts as well. Yeah. Oh. There is some budget cuts. Like definitely. They don't have money anymore from one day to another. So it's kind of um, it's kind of easy to deduce that one. Hold on. Give me a second. I just want to capture this. Put it here. There you go. Sorry, I'm doing. Hello, media lover. By the way, sorry for the kind of half botched stream, but this is kind of been a while since I showed up to a live stream. It's been a while since I made a live stream. To be fair, like I still haven't worked on. I still haven't done Colex Part 2, and I'm nowhere near finishing it because I've been kind of tormented. Speaking of Colex, I've been kind of tormented into like making the Part 2 of this stream. Should I finish this fan art? On my own, kind of like what I did with Goku versus Superman or Galactus versus Unicron. And have I tried to fix my Discord account yet? I have sent a ticket 2 days ago. I don't have any news. So for those who don't know the funny story, my Discord got hacked by an absolute fucker. I was bamboozled into giving personal information, and the guy stole my account, and now he's out there trying to fish other people that were in my contact using my account. So be safe if you're on Discord. If you added me as a friend on Discord or something, like, be mindful. But I have filled a ticket. I said, "Hey, big man at Discord, I've been hacked. Can you look into it?" And they said, "Okay, we'll look into it." And no news since. So I'm gonna call it. For now, I'm gonna call it a lost cause. For now, really want to troll him. Oh, do absolutely do. If I recover, my bro, if I recover my Discord account, if I actually recover, maybe I'll I kind of want to do if I have enough material, a reading of everyone who's been trolling my account since then, because I warned my brother, my big brother. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna troll him. I'm just gonna wait for the juicy stuff." Do the sickest ratio. That would be amazing. The problem is I can't report the actual dude, so there's no real call out I can do. Unfortunately, I have to admit, they got me pretty good, but I don't risk a lot of things. Like, they probably weren't even English, given how they spelled things. Again, I'm really dumb for not seeing that one coming, but when it happened. But I do hope you finish it at some point, even if this is the end. Cole versus Alex is one of the passions you had, and it'd be worth it for that. At least, yeah. I was thinking about it, the Colex fan arts. It would be cool if it was kind of I don't want to say a goodbye art or something like that, but I'm definitely seeing the symbolic of my last fan art of Death Battle being the most requested matchup. Not necessarily Galactus vs Unicron, but a matchup that's been so important through the years. Could be it is a way to go. Anyway, I wanted to make thumbnails. That was something I wanted to do while I coped with all of this. And so, how many official matchups did I do already? I know I've made Akuma versus Shang Tsung recently. What is the next one? I think it was Rogue versus Wonder Woman. I need to actually pull up. I need to pull up my There you go. I need to pull up the Death Battle wiki to know which Death Battle I need to make. The whole situation with Rooster Teeth just sucks, honestly. Wonder Brothers have been taking so many L's lately. Blame all of that, shove all of that to David the Slaver. David the Slaver is a name I like to give him. It's the little name I like to give him. The fucking slaver, responsible for all of the most stupid decisions at Warner Brothers. You know, like, we're not, like, I'm not even gonna talk about the Wile E. Coyote situation. Yeah, Coyote versus Acme. But like, since his arrival, it was an absolute mess. Like, we lost Infinity Train, we lost Batgirl, we lost a fuck ton of shows just deleted from Warner Brothers Discovery, like, on a whim for no reason and no explanation. It is a shame. Wiley can't get a win. Yeah. Yeah, that was a joke I was making to myself before becoming the stream. Is like, you should have voted for Kratos Azura. I know Wile E. Coyote would have been nothing but trouble. Some shit like that, but I was like, nah, too soon. But anyway, let me open the wiki real quick. I think what was after Rogue versus Wonder Woman? Was it Zanke versus Mike Hagar? That'd be interesting to do, because I haven't done this matchup yet. Season 1. Oh no, it's the Goomba versus the Koopa. Let's go. Goomba versus Koopa. That was a fun that was a very silly episode. So let me, I don't have many renders of it, so let me pull one. Oh, if I can pull this one, that could be. Total Power, hello. Guki Shang Tsung, yeah, I've done it already. I've done an Akuma versus Shang Tsung. It is right there. It looks great. Don't remember season 1's lineup. I know Akuma versus Shang Tsung is episode 2. Then it's Rogue versus Wonder Woman, which I also did, and now it's Goomba versus. Did I look that right? I think it's Goomba versus Koopa. And what is your thoughts about Goomba versus Koopa? Let's open the grand debates about Goomba versus Koopa. I think it was a thing that happened, and kind of defines the most like, the other essential trope of Death Battle is that it was a show for fun. Most importantly, it was just the sheer fun of just taking these, like, random characters as seriously as possible, and try to depict them as these fighters and things like that. Can I work? I want to show him without the tail. Can I do that? I don't think I can. Maybe if I make it bigger. No. I'm just gonna take an actual Goomba. Love it because we're going Goomba versus Koopa 2 on DBX. That is a good argument. That is a good argument. This episode walked before. This episode walked so that DBX could run. Definitely. Is there any, like, big comments that I missed? That's a new one. Sorry, I'm doing something on the other screen, and I'm looking for renders and stuff like that. And you know those websites that is like, we don't allow you to access it because you need to disable ad blocks. I'm like, I disabled it, and they still won't let me go. They still won't let me interact into it. So this is a nice little concept. PNG egg. I will never try to get a render from you, you sons of bitches. that is that is seriously scummy. Like Jesus Christ. Uh, I'm mad. Not mad. I'm just sad. I'm just disgusted by the entire industry now. These last few days, like even without the whole Rooster Teeth affair, I'm just disgusted by the entire industry. Like we've got problems with AI artists ripping off other people, and just like the overwhelming amount of pretentious shit we see every single day. Uh, the can I say that word? The can I say the that bad word of a certain country being like, hey, we're gonna be a bit more genocidal than before. Like, just let's get a little crazy. I'm not gonna name any country because I don't want to attract any. Well, I don't know I don't know what I want or don't want actually. It's but these are we're not in times of peace as of now, and the amount of just loss of life you see on social media every single day, it kind of boggles my mind, and the amount of bullshits you see that tries to justify it is also like, I know, like I know I'm going like completely off topic with the subject that is Rooster Teeth and Death Battle, but I've gotten a few renders there. Well, I'm clearly not. I'm not, but I need to focus. I'm sorry. We need to. I need to focus a little bit more. I apologize, but this is. We need a better timeline, definitely. Yeah, it is the worst timeline. PNG key. When you show me, hey, have this render. Oh, we kind of cut it off just to show you a fuck you all, man. Fuck these websites. F- Fuck whoever allowed this practice to even exist. Uh, it's just. Uh, let's just wait and see what Ben has to say about the future of that battle. So, what Ben Singer has said so far is the channel itself isn't going anywhere. So there's no deletion, there's no death of the channel or something, but it's not going anywhere, and he still wants to do everything he can to like continue making cool stuff with it. So we'll see what that means later, but there's kind of a there's kind of a there's a movie version of there's a movie Goomba render. I kind of want to use it if I can have like a Koopa render, that'd be sick. Can we have? Oop, sorry. Wrong folder. Wait, where did I? Ah, there it is. I don't know what. Okay. Okay, it's because I don't know why I called the. I named one Goombella, so like the placements, the naming placement of the folders were kind of weird, but it's okay. Oh, there you go. Donatello jump scares. Yeah, sorry, I found the whole cut and render. I kind of want to do something like that. Maybe let's swap it. Maybe let's. You guys maybe want some maybe some music. Let's put some music. Let's just. So warning, it's gonna get loud in 3, 2, 1. There. Normally, let me just adjust the sound of the music so it's like it doesn't blast into your ears that loud, and I can still speak a little bit. There you go. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of this nonsense. From the darkness, while liquidly wrestling with my conscience. You wanna battle with the most lit? Gotta admit it was kinda scary, Bloody Mary, but no one sense. Look at you, status in a fake tear. While I'm better than 88 tears, homie, better stay clear.
Music sounds like Inhuman almost. Yeah. It sounds like Inhuman, but definitely not Inhuman. It's from a certain Yates brand. Sorry, I had to. Just the drum. Maybe it's a little loud. I don't want to adjust the sound on OBS too much because that's what I used to. That's what I used to record to record my Age of Mythology streams. Let's play. So I don't want to tweak it too much. Anyway, go back to making silly thumbnails to at least like get a distraction from wrong tab. So yeah, I wanted there we go. I wanted a movie Koopa. Can we have that? Ah shit, there is one, but it's like mixed. It's something on Twitter that has been turned into a JPEG. Shit. I'm sure if I say Koopa movie render, it can be found. That one's kind of good. Oh, there's one that is powerful. give me a second. There's one that is absolutely powerful. Absolutely powerful. Hi, potted plants. Just got off work. Nice. One is just powerful. Just give me a second. The absolute power of this render. Shit. Why does it remind me of the... Why does it remind me of the... It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Bro looks like he's about to T-pose. Yeah, he just might, you know? He just might if you piss him off. So there you go. This one's... It's not very full fidelity to like an actual Koopa because it's got the helmet, but I think it can work. We can work it out somehow. Yeah, something like this. You know, I'm not even gonna bother with like a funny background. Or do I make some kind of Mario background? Oh, actually, I think I have like I have a background that is like Bowser's Castle. Where is it? There we go. Some modded Smash Brothers stage apparently, but you know, it does the work. I believe. Made by someone, I hope. Yeah, Muno Mario. I'm just giving a little bit of credit and attention because you know, I don't know. I'm like that Gandhi meme. Like I'm gonna steal your shit, but before I do, I'm gonna retweet. I got manners and shit. Gonna take a while to get Stitch versus Rocket. I mean, technically, I already did it, so it's on my DeviantArt. It's safe. It's good. A thumbnail for every episode. Maybe we'll stick to season 1. I don't fucking know how far. Like I've done a lot of thumbnails for matchups that already happened, so it might get faster than you think. So I just wanted to spend the night with you all. I just wanted to spend the night with you all, vent like some things that's been polluting my mind lately, and I still haven't vented them technically. Because yeah, like this is a huge part of my like. I want to say like you don't understand how much this affects me. I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure you do understand how this is affecting me, because genuinely, if it weren't for Death Battle, I don't think I would have half of the existence I have right now. This is genuine, like, I don't know how to express it properly, but like, I haven't made it a secret that mental health wise it's not going very smoothly, and it hasn't never really been going smoothly since I was like a kid. But Death Battle was a show was one of the show I was always looking the most forward to, and that was one of the many of their episodes and the matchups that they choose to make official. Made me just keep going, just because I was so looking forward to what they had in store and stuff like that, and to holding on to even those dreams that you know the matchups I came up with the characters I love might eventually get get an actual episode, and those characters I love actually get the recognition I believe they deserve and stuff like that. And these were dreams I genuinely were holding on to. Sorry, could have been got something in my eye a little bit, but these were like you can. That battle made a big impact for a lot of people. Like, I'll say it again and again. Like, this show changed my freaking life. And now, if it was to stop now, it's like I've seen I've had some of my favorite shows ending on a whim. Even things that I feel should have had more to them, like Inside Job, for example. It was a show. It was an animated show on Netflix. It had 2 seasons. Then it got cut. It got canceled for no real apparent reasons, and I was genuinely upset because it is an incredible show that I was really growing attached to. I highly recommend it. I think it's still on Netflix still. Like it's just really good. It's just very good. And like I was upset, but I can't. It's not something I'm gonna. It's not something I was. How do I say? It's not like the wait for a new season was the thing that made me wake up in the morning. You know what I mean? Like my life didn't depend on it. Or more some more shows that are a bit anchored into my soul. Like I would say My Little Pony. Say what you want, but I've spent a lot of time watching My Little Pony. Excuse me, I'm not working on this thumbnail, but I'm Ruby's. God, Ruby, my favorite show. I keep forgetting about. If you ask me every time, hey Torok, what's your favorite show? What are your favorite shows ever? And I'm like, I'm gonna list everything, and then later on, I'll be like, why didn't I think about Ruby? I didn't mention Ruby. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I have this. Because, like, I genuinely love Ruby. I genuinely love its characters and stuff like that. But I keep forgetting about this show. Maybe it's the huge time between volumes. Like, the overwhelming amount of weight you had to do between each volume. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's something else. But excuse me. No, that's not good. There you go. I mean, just a white outline is really good. Nah. There we go. And there we go. The Goomba versus the Koopa. It's done. Dylan Gu, founder of the Dylan Gu Studio, makes interest in acquiring Ruby from Rooster Teeth. Who should I talk to? Yeah, we'd be honored to bring the series. I've heard about this. I don't know Dylan Gu, so I don't know if it's trustworthy. I don't know if it's good news. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's worth the rejoice. So Without DB, I'll have a blackened star inside my heart. That is... That is a perfect wording of everything that's kind of going on with me, the Raptor. Talking about them. That is a very good... that is a very good and pretty way of putting it. That's putting it very well. I don't think I'd even have a heart without them, but you know, it's that hard. It's that big. They worked on fight scenes in Volume 3, so they have a history with the show. That is... okay. Volume 3... what was Volume 3? Was it before or after the fall of Beacon Academy? No, I think it was the season where Beacon Academy fell, right? I have very little memory of it. Again, like, I genuinely love this show and these characters, but I can't remember a single thing. So every time, like, I don't know. I need to rewatch the show to like analyze what's ticking with me. It was Fall of Beacon, okay. Good. My memory isn't as faltering as I think it is, but goddamn. Okay, Goomba vs. Koopa is done. Did I save the JPEG version of it? Yes. Just double checking. Now let's move on to good old. I think it is good old Zangief versus Mike Hagar, or is it Hagar versus Zangief? I take those to heart. It is Hagar versus Zangief. So let's find some Mike Hagar render. Actually, I think I have a Mike Hagar. Yeah, I've got a couple of them. This one's not good. I can already tell this one is too small. So quality wise, it's not gonna be very good. Do I have any Zangief stuff? I got a couple stuff. I got some good things for Zangief. Okay, let's see what we can make. Let me just make sure. Didn't I already? I have a feeling I've done it. Oh, okay. I already did it, but it was Zangief versus Mike Hagar. So to me, it doesn't count. There you go. That was the thing. Could use a rework. Could use a little bit of a. Could use a remaster. So let's just do that. There you go. Let's do this. Let's remove the... Oh! Shit, I simplified them. I have to do... At least I got the background, which is good. No, I don't want to save it. Do I want to give it like a classic look? I think that will make it stand out a little bit more. Alright, gotta get going, but it was great to see you. Keep up the great stuff. Thank you, Raptor. I hope you have a good day, good night, wherever you are. Okay, I think this is the render I'm seeing right now. Sorry. Oh, I have a good render in sight. I think it's this one. Please be big enough. No, it's not big enough. Fuck. I kind of want to give it like this classic Capcom vibe. Maybe a thumbnail where they're both in smart clothes? excuse me for the long silence of nothing. Like Hagar in his mayor outfit and Zangief in his outfit from Street Fighter 6. I don't want to make them. I still want to portray them like in a fighting position. I still want to make them look like their iconic self. You know, I'm not looking for. I'm not looking to be original. I don't want to be original. I want to be clickbaity. That's the point of thumbnails. That's kind of like. That's what it's about at the end of it. I can't find like a render that has like this vibe. Like I'm seeing plenty of renders with like this art style, but I can't find anyone that's good for a Hagar or like good quality. So it's kind of sad. Great Powerful Oz, what's up? Sad week indeed. A very, very, very shitty week. Extremely shitty week. I'm an extremely shitty week. That's kind of like breaking a big camel's back right now. It's kind of okay. That one's kind of garbage quality wise, but I'll see what I can salvage. If you just joined in, I'm sorry. I'm just looking for renders in the other screen. You got jump scared again. Let me remove this. There we go. So this is it's a JPEG, but I just have to. Ooh, that does not sound good. Oh, why does it? Oh no, it's because okay, I have one tolerance. It's good. Okay, it's all good. Never mind. I didn't have the right wand. Well, March is the worst month ever. And it's and it just started. Like the sun just started showing up where I live. Like just today. Like even when there's a glimmer of hope, you're like, just no. There's something to drag everything down, and yeah, getting jump scared by a green character. Who was it? Ah shit, we missed it. Can I see it on the feedback? I don't think it recorded it enough. I'll never know. I'll never know. King K. Rool? Okay. Oh, okay, so it must be like King K. Rool versus Blackbeard or King Dedede. Because I know I made a thumbnail for both. Because I like both matchups, So do we make it? Oh no, it doesn't like. No. Like it's good, it fits. It's just like I really want that belt to be visible, to be a minimum visible, so that I can identify it's Mike Hagar. You can make it. See. Well, if I really squeeze it, I can maybe do something about it. Like if Death Battle continues, I hope Wily Tom shows up. It has to. I feel if Death Battle comes back with a season, they're gonna keep their promises that this won the tournament. We're gonna work on it. I have confidence that if they have enough fundings to make a season or something, or at least a couple episodes, they're gonna work on this one at the very least. Like I'm confident in Death Battle's how do I call it? They are people of word, they're people of words, despite when they throw jokes around, like of course they're not necessarily doing stuff, but when they want to do stuff, and when there's multiple people in the crew that are like, hey, we would like to do this one, then ultimately someday it happens. So they are people of their words. It's just a matter of time. You just need to give them the time, and with enough time, I'm confident that Wily vs. Tom could happen, and it's gonna be very fun. No matter the budgets, no matter the struggle, I'm sure they're gonna do everything they can to at least do something to make something serviceable if they ever come back. Let's remember. Oh shit! You could do a collar and elbow tie up. You could do a collar and elbow tie up for your arts and put your persona in a referee shirt. For what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I follow Great Powerful Awesome. Let's remember the good times. Which episode made you pop off the hardest? I mean, I'm kind of glad I recorded that, but Sauron versus the Lich King was kind of a big one. I'd say Bowser. I'd say just the announcement of Bowser in Death Battle for the first time. I think it's definitely the parts where I was kind of like the loudest, because I'm a huge fan of Bowser. I love Bowser to death, and Bowser vs. Ganon was like one of my #1 most wanted matchup, just because it had Bowser. Also a bit because I was a fan of Mario. My big brother is a big fan of The Legend of Zelda. There's a bit of a friendly rivalry and making a good makeup back in the day. And unlike everyone, I actually enjoyed the episode. The episode was. I think it was just very fun. I think it was really inventive for its time. Like the whole tennis moment was such a fun. It was such a good part. The how they played with like the sprites to make the shot with giant Bowser like clawing down on Ganon was also really cool. When Bowser lost his eye, like this is a part I also really liked about Death Battle, is it wasn't afraid of creating like a headcanon of what they're or more like its community, but it doesn't it isn't afraid to damage our favorite characters, so we can give them so fans could give them scars. Like the earliest, not earliest, the latest memory I have of that is Blake. It's Blake Belladonna, when because she lost her arm in the episode. matching with Yang, I saw tons of fan arts or like headcanons that people came up that like she has her little metal arm and she got a metal arm to like hold Yang's hand with, and you know they're holding mechanical hands. It's really cute. It's like it's an entire you know it's a headcanon. It's a fanon, but you know it's a very wholesome one. There's Samurai Jack also lost an arm, and so like people were like still drawing him with his battle scars and stuff like that. It was really cool. There was Tanjiro versus Jonathan versus Jojo with Jojo now accompanying what's the name of Tanjiro's sister? Ah shit, I forgot her name. Oh no. Ah, I forgot her name. Come on, I drew her. Nezuko, thank you so much, Nova Revenant. Hi, by the way. I don't think you've been here for a while. I don't think I said I said hi to you specifically, but okay, it's not part of the render. Okay. It's okay, media lover. Yeah, you're still you were too slow, but you know you had good. Your intentions are still valid. You are still acknowledged for your deeds. I heard Death Battle isn't completely tied to Rooster Teeth, so it can come back, but currently production has ceased on the 3D battles at least. That is interesting to know. That is actually interesting to know. That gives me kind of hope. But like that's I think that still means they don't have like a financial support. That's like really that's what worries me the most when it comes to all of this. I'm not a big fan of the background, actually. It's good enough. That ain't no good. Yeah, like that like lacking a financial support as big as like Rooster Teeth was for so long. Like that is genuinely like that is genuinely a bad sign. Like it's gonna take like it's definitely gonna take a miracle to bring them back to the state they were with that battle. At least like quickly. But you know, if the 2D episodes are still in the making, that kind of gives me hope for this year, at least. I'm not sure about the veracity of your claim, but that is something to hang on to. All right, I'm pretty satisfied with this. It's a good looking Hagar versus Zangief. So I'm gonna save it here. There you go. I will say that second half of last season, it felt like DB were trying to pull out themselves. Like, yeah, the entire season 10 felt like their magnum opus. I don't know if it's because they had a feeling that something was gonna happen in the future. I don't think it's that. I don't think Death Battle is. I don't think Death Battle is that good at like foreseeing future events. I mean, like we call it the Death Battle curse for a reason. Oh god, can I make a Death Battle curse joke? Because this is really cursed now. This is really a cursed situation. I will say that second half of last... shit, I've already read that part. I'm mentally, I'm not there. I'm not there. Sorry. Making a double save again. There you go. So that is our Zangief, our Micah Hagar versus Zangief. What do we have next? Oh shit, we have the TMNT Battle Royale. It's kind of hard to rival with the TMNT Battle Royale. Well, it's kind of hard to match the official TMNT Battle Royale thumbnail that they have. It is kind of powerful. It is kind of really effective. So, do I have the... There it is. Yeah. Oh, it's a clean one, too. What do I have on the curse? I mean, it's the season that was about to have Wile E. Coyote. Only if I do a TN of pirate battle. Oh, because curse. Okay. Use renders from each cartoon interaction. That's the thing everybody does. That's the thing everyone does. No? I feel like I've seen that concept before. Of like, yeah, doing like one is the 80s, one is like from 2003, one is 2012, one is Rise, one is a comic panel one or something. One is like from the movie, the latest movie. I'm gonna see what I've got. Let's oh, I can use the Nick Brawl. That can actually work. Because they all have renders, technically. There you go. In which order was it? Shit. I got so many tabs opened. It's a bit, Okay, Donatello is here. Do I have Raphael in this style? I don't have Raphael in this style. Oh, but I have this actually. I have those actually. That's even better. Leonardo. Do I have Mikey? I don't think I have a lot of Mikey. Yeah, I only have one Mikey render. I'm not big into... Mikey's not my favorite turtle all the time. I'd rather see a battle of all of TMNT's friends through the media. That seems like a nightmare to make. That sounds like an absolute nightmare. Michelangelo. Michelangelo render. Where's the... Nicktoon one just in case. What is it? TMNT. Shredder. Revenge. Oh no. They suck. Oh no, it sucks. No, I've got it. There it is. There it is. I got a clean one. Give me a moment. Forgive me. I mean, the last Ronin did wonders for that. Shit. You have a Mikey spoilers render? I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe I don't have the clue of that spoiler. We're all 80s turtles, but each one from a different medium. Oh, I'd rather see just the 80s turtles for the thumbnail, okay? Andrew Schaffer, hello. I'd rather see. Sorry, I'm keeping up with the chat a little bit. The Mackie spoiler render. I don't know what spoiler you're talking about. So we're all 80s turtles, but each one from a different medium. Mikey honestly deserves better after how he was treated. Yeah, can I agree on that part at least? I can definitely agree on that. So what's going on? So what's going to happen to that battle? I hope they'll do okay. So far, what we've kind of discussed so far is apparently Rooster Teeth doesn't own like 100% of Death Battle, so they can do okay. My only worry is that they don't have a financial support, and that's like the really big issue for me. And apparently, only the 3D parts of the animation team is like in the halts. So there is kind of hope, and like Ben Singer isn't giving up himself, so that's definitely a good sign for the future. There you go. Ah shit, wrong thumbnail. Oops. Yeah, there's Mikey versus Jay has grown on me after a while. I'm still not big into Ninjago, so it can't really like grow on me as much as I wish it could. But I don't really have any big matchups I want for Michelangelo. So go to town. Go to town with whatever matchup can be really good. I want to do it properly. I mean, yeah, best we can do is hope for the best. The show was doing the best it ever had to. I mean, I'm staying positive because I have to stay positive. Like, I've already kind of made a tangent earlier that like Death Battle is just like I wouldn't have half the life I have if not for Death Battle, and if Death Battle were to just cease now, I don't know what I would do with my life, genuinely, and it's extremely scary. And you know, so I've kind of touched upon that a bit. Like, so I have to hope for the best, just for my own sake, you know. So for my own health, like there's hardly it is the show. I don't want to say like my life depends upon it because it's a bit pathetic, but I am kind of pathetic, so yeah. That's a bit that was a bit dark, but you know. Personally, I'm a fan of Mikey vs. Beast Boy, but use specific versions to make it fair. I'm not a big fan of it. Like, I know, I definitely get the vibe, like, in personality. Like, they are the goofball of their team. But that kind of stops there. And, like, and plus, like, Beast Boy is only the goofball of the team in Teen Titans. You know, he may be the goofball in the comics. I don't know how much of a goofball he is in the comics. That's kind of like what halts me every time Beast Boy is in a death battle that is like just about their personality, because we tend to remember only the Beast Boy from the Teen Titans. Like, for good reasons. Like, Teen Titans is fantastic. But, you know, sometimes when you dig in the comics and stuff like that, it can be a bit misleading. Just a little bit. Not by much. Do I have something about sewers? Do I have some sewers? I think I have, yes. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? Okay, where is it? Uh-oh. Royale. Razor Bean, hello, sup? Well, it's not a lot of up. Which song is playing right now? It is Curse Control. It was the commission track for Gojo vs. Makima before Who Wears the Crown. Which I think kind of bops. Even after Who Wears the Crown, I think this one kind of slaps. What am I doing? I need to save this so we can move on to the next thumbnail. There you go. Alright, next we have... What do we have next? We have... Oh, well, of course. How could I forget about that? Let me pick up a good one. Maybe let's take this one. There we go. Let's remove all of this. And it's time for zits! It's time for Zitz versus Leonardo. Which means I probably shouldn't have deleted that that Leonardo render. No, that shouldn't have closed it. There you go. I feel like I'm gonna use a different render. I like using different renders for my thumbnails. And this is kind of like the best one I got of Leonardo. Well, the best one I found recently, at least. Do I have a good Zitz render? Well, I do have this one. But, like, I think it's a fan art, so I'm not sure about using this. Let's try something that is let's find a render that is a bit more brand free, if you will, or that is actually branded. Oh my god. Isn't there yeah, there was a game recently about recently there was a reboot about Battletoads, so there's probably some like good renders of it. I can't find them, but no, it's right in front of me. Wait, where the hell? Well, this one looks good, but it's not a proper render. Yeah, that's weird. Of course, it's a WebP, so I have to convert it and shit. So it's gonna take extra amount of time. Is there a version of Mikey that can stand a chance against Beast Boy? I'm imagining the Rise one, because he's got like time power shenanigan and like mystical bullshit, but that's kind of where it stops for me, unfortunately. So I'm not really sure. See, there's this, but like it's not a proper render. I kind of want to find a render of the actual reboot, the rebooted Battletoad, but I can't find one for some reason. Oh, well, there's one. There it is. Someone made one. It's not very good, but I can see a lot of mistakes that the person has made while making this this render, but we can fix it in post. There we go. See, like there's a bit of background. There's a bit of background like in between his fingers, around his fingers. It's badly cut. It's a bit of a bad cut here and there, but I'm not gonna. I was about to say I'm not here to complain, but like, yes, actually, but not about that. This is not the enemy I want to make today. I will not be here for animosities. That would be pretty cool, but probably only with the cartoon version of Beast Boy. I imagine 2003 Beast Boy versus 2012 Mikey. 2003 Beast Boy versus 2012 Mikey. Okay. Both voiced by Greg Sipes. Okay. If Death Battle goes independent, I could see us getting less episodes, less frequently, a season to help maintain the quality, like 12 episodes a season every 3 weeks or something. Well, here's like what I discussed a bit earlier. I feel like it would be like something like early season 2, where they would just release they would release episodes like when it's ready. You know, they were kind of like, they weren't exactly thinking about seasons per se. They were just making episodes at the pace they kind of want, and you know, they weren't really caring about the amount of episodes they did a year. It was always, oh, we're doing like not an episode one by one, but like we're doing we're gonna work on some episodes we want to do, and when we think they're ready, we'll release it one by one and stuff like that. It'd be fine with only getting one last season with some of the highest requested matchup. Obviously, Death Battle has had a good run. I just don't want it to end. I won't let it. But and even like some of the highest, like the most requested matchups, like that's fine and all, but that will never. That'll never close it, you know. Plus like with the huge budget cuts, it's possible they're not going to. With the huge budget cuts, and also like they're already like working. They already have ideas for the matchups they want to work on now, and they already spent they already spent a good amount working on the episodes they were working right now. So I feel like they're gonna push through these ones, and I don't really know what matchup they chose to work on. Could be very requested matchups, and they can be very random matchups. So okay, this render of zits kind of sucks for a Death Battle thumbnail, but you know, it wasn't conceived with, it wasn't made with a Death Battle thumbnail in mind. It's okay, I can work it out. Gotta go. Things are getting busy for me. Okay, see you next time. Thank you for joining. I don't know what time it is. Okay, it's almost midnight. Okay, I feel like we're gonna do like I'm gonna do an hour of this, and then you know we'll just end the stream. But hey, if you could only see one of your favorite matchups be turned into an episode, which one would it be? Oh god, don't ask me this question. Because like, I don't know if you've been following me for a while, but you know, when I made a top 25 of my most wanted matchup, and even in this top 25, there are 3 matchups I really can't split into 3 categories. So like, my podium might just be a big number 1, So like number 3 could be number 1, number 2 could be number 3, number 1 could be number 1 depending on my mood. But they're always like fighting for number 1, and they're all like they're 3 matchups that I really, really, really want, and they mean a shit ton for me. Well, gonna talk about them, but either so it's either Thrall from Warcraft versus Gaskell Fraka from Warhammer 40k. That one's gonna be a bit hard because Warhammer 40 Games Workshop and Warhammer 40k is a bit special about fan animation and stuff like that. And there's Jenny Wakeman versus Robot Boy, Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network, and lastly I have Reptile from Mortal Kombat versus Lizardman from Soul Calibur. And I really can't choose between those 3. I really can't choose between those 3. It's and I know these aren't necessarily. I know these aren't particularly popular matchups either. So like the idea that was suggested earlier, let's just do one final rush with the most requested matchup in history, that'll never do, because like there are so many matchups out there that are beloved and that people would want to see, and it's just. You know, even if they did the biggest matchups ever, that'll never cover the wound right now. So I really hope they can get up on their feet, because if they can't, well, I don't know. Sorry, I'm upping the sound a little bit. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'll take what I can get at this point. Me too. Like, I still want to be positive. I still want to be, I still want to believe a little bit that, that it's not the end and stuff like that. Then, I'm positive that it's not the end. Dev Battle has jumped from directors, or, how would you call it? Sponsors? No. Financial supporters? No. The word is escaping my mind right now. They've gone through production. They've hopped from productors to productors over the years. Like, first it was Revision 5. You know, it started under Revision 5. Then Death Battle moved on to Screw Attack. Then it moved on to then it moved on to Rooster Teeth. You know, with a bit of hope, they can jump into someone else's hand. Excuse me, got something in my throat right now. I want some background to go along with all of this. Maybe something funky, something a little. I don't think graffiti would work. Would they? Eh. Nah. Nah, not. I don't vibe a lot with this. Maybe if I change the colors a little bit. That can work. Can work a little bit. There's something wrong with this thumbnail. I feel like something clashed. Maybe it's the difference in like the colors used between the two renders that is kind of throwing me off a bit. Maybe if this had a different pigmentation of colors. Let's see if I can. Hello. It's a little better, but not by much. I think it's kind of good. I'm not entirely proud of the not very happy with the background, but I think that it'll do for now. What do we have next? Well, what comes after Zitz and Leonardo? Oh, Yoshi versus Reptar. That was the charm of old Death Battle, is that they could they made stupid shit like this, like Yoshi versus Reptar. Well, I've got the perfect. I've got exactly what I need. Love it. Look at that. Fits like a glove. Pick the cutest Yoshi render you can find. Like Yarn Yoshi. Not Yarn Yoshi, because like that would imply a different set of power, but you're definitely cooking something. I can definitely make a... There's definitely something fun we can do with this. Ooh, there's the crafted world variant. I can't turn into a JPEG. The appeal is how different they are. Totally. No, I get what you're cooking. Absolutely. Oh, this one's good. Shit. I got a good one. Oh, God, it's one of those. I don't know why. It's one of those renders where they download it to you with like they send it to you as like a full-on WinRAR folder or something. And it's kind of weird. But look at that. Look at how cute he is. Maybe I need a... I think something that is even more tonally different for Reptar. For Reptor, sorry. This one's kind of fun, but I'm sure it's a WebP. Yep. Yep. So that means... Batman vs. Spider-Man is still goated though, yes. I think it is like the best episode of season 1, aside from like Goku vs. Superman. I'm losing myself in all the tabs there because I got Opera running with like the feedback of the stream and like the chat and stuff. Then I got like the folders with all the image. Then I got Chrome with all the where I search where I search the renders and stuff like that. So it's piling up a little bit. There you go, this one. So excuse me if I have like. If I'm like slow as fuck. Eggman Wily was also a good example, that's right. Which one was really good? No, Thor, dude! Thor versus Raiden. Thor versus Raiden was amazing. It was an amazing episode, despite how much of a fucking stomp it is. But, it is. There we go, let's try this. Doesn't work as much, unfortunately. Imagine if it was the Thor from season 9. I mean, it can still be, because he still won. And he still stomps him like pretty hard. Do I have like some Yoshi story background? Oh yeah, this one's good. Maybe it's a fan art, so I'm not gonna touch it. Oh, this one's good. Like something from the game itself. Yo. Wait, was that a WebP? Fuck. This reminds me of that meme with the Labrador and the screaming beast. Yeah, totally see what you. I see what you mean. Ah, shit, it's a WebP. Oh. I wish the inventor. I wish the inventor of WebP a very car battery attached to his balls, because goddamn, it serves no purpose. It is inaccessible. It serves no purpose. It's just here to annoy you. It is just here to be annoying. There you go. Okay. It's a little. It's a little small, but we can do something about it. I want a little bit of flowers. A little bit of flower, like this. Maybe I can swap them a little bit. The flowers. He's good. Look at it. There you go. And we cut these parts, and we make a completely different background for Riptor. Starscream vs. Rainbow Dash had that ridiculous charm that only the earlier seasons had. Also, yeah, it definitely had that. It definitely transpires that charm, that cheesy charm that it had before. There was a background that was really good. Let's just use something some background that is random background that is like random but like just grimy enough to kind of set the tone, and then put some blood, because blood always makes things more hardcore. Ooh, it's blood. Bam! More blood. The first one is actually... Ooh, blood, it's hardcore. Whoa, look at this. He's so dark. Well, she's so dark because I think Riptor's actually a female, if I'm not I think if I remember correctly, the first Riptor is actually female. So you know. Look, I am respecting dinosaurs' pronouns, okay? It is important to respect a dinosaur's pronouns. You know, transphobes be like, oh, when they'll dig up your skeleton, they're gonna say it's a male. Well, jokes on you. Millions of years later, they're making video games about you. I don't think her gender was specified until 2013, though. Oh, okay. There you go. That actually looks really good, thank you. It looks silly. I like the contrast. The contrast was a good. The contrast was really a good idea. Oh shit. I feel like there's something I can do to really make Riptor stand out a little bit more, just like not by much. That's kind of, yeah, something like this. Your teeth, no mercy for the weak. I'll read your bones to dust and vaporize. Shade of green sickens me. I'll put frankly angry and I believe. Do I think the outcome would change if they did the fight today? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think Yoshi stomps even harder nowadays. Because of all the power scaling in Mario can get pretty wacky. And even though I still think even though I do think the power scaling I do think people are kind of wanking Mario characters a bit too much for my taste. You know, it's still enormous. Like Yoshi still blows Riptor like so out of the water. You know what this makes me think of? Well, this... God. Oh no. Oh no, I'm actually hating Yoshi vs. Riptor now. Because it's got the same vibe as Bakugo vs. Squidward. You know that matchup that's like that people are hyping up, or like just for the joke, because it's like haha, serious anime character gets absolutely obliterated by a goofy cartoon character. Oh no, it's got the same vibe. Oh no, I'm starting to dislike Yoshi vs. Riptor now. Oh shit. Oh no. Well, Yoshi vs. Riptor had a connection though. Like, it has a connection in some way. At least it makes sense for them to fight. In the first place, you know. That's, you know. At least it's got that going for it. Ah, shit, that's what I thought. Sorry, I'm doing double checks always. Next, what do we have? Felicia vs. Tokaka. Did I ever make a remake of? Did I ever make a thumbnail of that? I feel like I have, but I also feel like I haven't. I don't think I have, which surprises me. It surprised me because like this is a matchup I actually really like. Like even today, I would have loved to see this matchup being done like nowadays. Tread very carefully with artwork there. I will, don't worry. Like you can't see a Google image, so. And plus, like if I do like Felicia render, And if I add Darkstalkers, it's gonna specify the search a little bit. Hey, see? Hey. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Look. It's relatively normal in the first page. I call myself, you know, I call it I'm calling this a win. I'm calling this a win a little bit. I feel like I have renders of Felicia. Yeah, I have a bunch of them. I don't know if YouTube's gonna like them, but you know, they're official, so you know, it's not on me. Oh shit. Is one of them a web EP? I feel like one of them has been web EP'd. Give me a second. Safe search on. Ah. That explains a bit. That explains a bit. Well, I've been tricked and bamboozled. It's not a PNG, but it's at least like easily convertible. Ah shit. There, bin. Or renderizable. I don't know the exact term. The exact word. I feel like making thumbnails right now, it's kind of distracting me from the point I wanted to do to make while I started this stream. You know, I wanted to vent stuff, but now I feel like I'm distracting myself. I just maybe like it's a way to reminisce about the past and stuff like that. I felt it was a cool concept. It was a cool idea when I thought about it. Or like, you know, just having a visual support to at least try and have fun. If DB gets one last season, I'd like for Mewtwo to return and get a better matchup. Okay, the first part, I disagree. Because like, there's no better matchup than Shadow vs Mewtwo. Like, no better matchup. Like, the episode may be mid. It was mid as fuck, and it was a bit unprofessional, but and Mewtwo could definitely use an episode that does them justice a little bit better. But Shadow versus Mewtwo is the best matchup for both. I will still die on that hill to this day. Was it Felicia versus Taokaka or Taokaka versus Felicia? I think it was Felicia versus Taokaka. Something like this. And please. Counterpoint, Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. Still stands. Still stands. Tatsumaki is just... The connection with Tatsumaki is just being psychic. And kind of edgy around the corners. That is all she's good for Mewtwo. When Shadow vs Mewtwo, it is a counterpoint. Black War Greymon. I don't don't want to say same shit. I don't want to say same shit that much, because apparently it's a little deeper with Black War Greymon. But same shit. Shadow, like everything Black War Greymon has, he's a good alt, I guess. He's a good alt and stuff, but Shadow portrays those connections way better than Black War Greymon does, in my opinion. Despite, I agree, the legacy of Pokemon versus Digimon, that I usually consider a big factor. I have a big respect when there's a clear legacy between franchises. There's a render I'm trying to get, but I can't seem to get it, unfortunately. Oh, there's a good one there. Ooh, this one's good. Please don't be a WebAP, don't be a WebAP. It doesn't look like a WebAP. Yes. Yay! It's a bit small. It's a bit poor quality, but I can work with that. Yeah. Ooh, actually, it's very choppy. Ooh, ooh, god. Ew. Ooh, look at all this. Look at the pixels. Imagine the banter potential? Can't be the same. Again, Shadow covers it better when done right. Death Battle did not do it justice, but it can be. It is a very powerful matchup. I will die on this ground. I will die on this hill. Benziger did the right thing when he was like, all right, you guy make this weird. Remember when he made that chart of connections between characters, Shadow and Mewtwo, they have this connection and this connection and stuff, and then and he was listing other popular opponents for Frieza and said how they were kind of garbage, Frieza and Silver. I think they had in. I'm pretty convinced this is what spawned the trend of what is it, matchup matchup tier listing. Matchup tier listing around in the Death Battle community. I'm pretty convinced it started from there. People started making tierings of opponents for their favorite for characters they want to see in Death Battle. From this little thing that Ben made. Yeah, matchup criteria and things. We don't get enough psychic themed battles. That I agree. It is a theme that could be. It is a theme that can have a lot of characters. That can be it is a theme that could use a lot of characters, but Mewtwo's not the one. Mewtwo's got better than just being psychic. I said the same thing about Silver before it was before Trunks vs. Silver became an official death battle. The real GOAT is Vegeta vs. Mewtwo. Oh, you know what? You're right. I completely. How could I forget? You know, how could I forget about this this masterpiece? Silly me. Silly me. Okay, that's a bit ditzy bit cleaner. With that, I can give her like kind of a glow to kind of mask like the extra the choppy outside. Same for Felicia. There you go. Do I have any? I don't think I have a lot of background for like a cat fight. I'm gonna give it like just a cute sky, something. There we go. It's blue. It's pink. It's silly. It's cool. It's nice. I feel like I've used the sky background like 1,000 times for like 1,000 thumbnails. Well, not 1,000, because this background, I found this background pretty recently, but I've used it a lot. Cat play pet. Nah, this was good. My God, another element that I'm gonna miss. Another aspect I'm gonna miss with death metal. It's the songs. It's the track. Every 2 weeks, like having a masterpiece every 2 weeks is just like it was kind of a ritual. It really was a ritual. All of this. Garfield comic. What if it's like it's that one panel of Garfield being like yeeted out the window? Oh God. Okay, what was next? Kratos versus Spawn. Oh God. I don't even want to do this one. I'm not a fan of the matchup. I'm not a fan of the episode. A butterfly background referencing the fight itself. It's all very good. These are all good ideas, but I want to keep it simple. Maybe I'll add it later if I think about it. I don't want to promise anything. But yeah. How long has it been? It's almost been. Yeah, I think. Yeah, in 15 minutes. I think I'm gonna call it now. That's how much I don't want to make Kratos versus Spawn. We're ending the stream. No. but but I think I'm gonna call it here for the thumbnail. But I still have things to say when it comes to this whole situation. But I need to actually focus on thinking about them. I know that Stuttering Craig, good old Stuttering Craig was willing to was willing to get them to buy death metal, but like no. No, from what I've been hearing about what he wanted, what he's been doing, from what I've heard of what he's been doing, I don't feel like he's fit. I don't feel like he's fit for directing death metal. Yeah, oh god, no. Like, fuck that. Like I've seen a couple of people hoping to reforge like the old brand of Screw Attack, but I feel like that ship has sailed. I feel like that ship is gone. What the hell did to say? I had no idea he was such a POS. I hadn't heard about him ever since he left Screw Attack. Yeah, man, me too. I was kind of like stuffed on that. I knew like he went and did like Game Attack, and that was kind of it for me. Like I kind of that was kind of where I stopped learning about the guy. But apparently he's a bit. I would rather see it turn to ash than reside in your filthy hands. Stuttering scum. That's so good. Well, again, like, it would be better than nothing, I guess, but I feel like the deal breaker for me is when he admitted that he didn't want Ben and Chad, and that like if he was to retake Death Battle, it's without Ben and Chad, which is where I personally say no. Like you do not make Death Battle without Wisdom Boomstick. It's just not doing. It is like not like it is not even negotiable in my opinion. This is like outside of like the human being that he is. This term for me is like no. I like his reasons we hate videos. His reasons we hate videos. Yeah. Remember when Evil Craig was supposed to be fictional? Ah! Bam! Behind the neck, that one. I don't know how anyone can possibly think that you're gonna have that battle without Ben and Chad. I know, right? Like, I guess, like, if something, like, very, very drastic were to happen to Ben or Boomstick, like, I can think of a couple, like, backup plans to should the worst happen for Ben Singer or Chad James, we think of like new voice actor for Wiz and Boomstick, but like it is like it would be extremely hard. It would be extremely hard, even with. I hope that the videos get archived for a worst case scenario. Archived in what, on YouTube? You mean on YouTube? Not just the main episodes, but the little things too. Or something they could do. No. Is like I was thinking about like releasing some of the first membership exclusive stuff. Like some of the first member exclusive or membership exclusive stuffs like later over the years or something like that, like bloopers or funny side of things that were made around that were, you know, funny things around Death Battle, like the little things like bloopers or behind the scenes and stuff like that. Because I remember like I remember they had footages of Tori doing the CGI for Dante vs Bayonetta, where they had mocap and shit like that, and they had footage of them actually like taking the shots in mocaps. That was a good time back then. That was a good time when the mocap era was really cool. Do I hear Hedge of Tomorrow? So not now. Not now. That is right now. It's way past Flash. But the Hedge of Tomorrow was it was the previous song. It was the previous track. Hedge of Tomorrow fucking stuff. But where was I? Yeah, the CGI era of season 2, 3. That was also like everything made by Tori was like fantastic. Torian committed even doing the Bayonetta walk. Oh, that's right. Yep, yeah, yes he did. Sorry, I'm reminiscing about so much stuff. I'm reminiscing about so much stuff in my head, and like I really can't express how much this show means to me, and like just being hit with the thought of it just being gone from one day to another is just. I mean. Again, like everything I've said before at the beginning of the stream, you know, there's still hope. There's still I know the team is still doing their best. The people who are still working at Death Battle and stuff like that, they are doing their best to keep the show alive. And you know, they've jumped from they can always jump to another financial support and all that stuff. So you know. There's hope. It's like that's why in the title it's so Rooster Teeth is dead. It's not Death Battle is dead. It's Rooster Teeth is dead. So for what it's worth, is with Rooster Teeth out of the picture, Torian said he'd come back to work on some episodes if the show continues. Just hope the animators like Origin, Moro, Zach can still work on sprite animation. I hope. Yes, I wish the best for them, for all the animators who got basically laid off from one day to another. Like all the animators and the editors and stuff like that. I wish that they can find a way to you know get back on track, and they can I hope they'll be okay. I wish them the all the luck. Sorry, the emotions a bit. I wish them all the luck. I wish them all the best for the future. Whether it's in Death Battle if it returns, or in any other things. The musicians too, Brendan Yates, Aaron, Werewolf Media, yeah. I mean, I was about to say Squats and Omega Sparks, but they're already doing things on stuff on their own. I know these guys are gonna be fine, and I feel like Brendan and Werewolf, they still have their commissions they can rely on. I feel like this is still going to be going strong. This is still going to go strong for a couple of years. But it's mostly, yeah, the animation team and the editing team and the research team and the writers and stuff like that that I honestly wish the best to. And should the worst happen about Death Puddle itself, let's not wish on the worst for everybody, but should the worst happen for Death Puddle, I just why can't I say it? There's things in my eyes again. But I just wanna say thanks to Death Puddle. There's the emotional part. I just want to say, thank you, Death Battle. I'm crying like this is the end. I don't know what's going on. Ooh! Because genuinely, I genuinely don't know what I'd be doing without Death Battle. Oof. Can I speak normally, please? Can I, brain, like, keep the tears for a moment, please? I just want to say a couple things, then you can bawl, okay? Again. You know what? I'm just gonna. Oops, wrong guy. Or just there we go. I'm gonna read a tweet I've done to. I posted it wasn't in response to Chad, but to Chad James talking about this whole not the whole situation, but thanking the community for the love he received recently, and there it is. But it's really addressing to everyone else. So I'm gonna try and read it. So Chad James, Ben Singer, Liam Swan, Tori, Jumpin' Jets, Luis Cruz, everyone who has ever contributed to this show. Thank you for creating something that changed mine, but also as well as thousands of other people's lives. I will continue to watch and champion and be a member of you all until my dying breath, because I've said it before in this stream, but I want to repeat it. I cannot imagine having half of the life I have without the incredible memories you've created. genuinely think all of that. It sounds. It really sounds like the nerdiest shit ever. To cry over, to be crying over like this silly nerdy show about just seeing like about just pumping figurines together, pumping action figures together, but it really was the it really wasn't. It still is the thing that made me go further than that made me push through some of the hardest moments of my life, just because I was looking forward to what you guys had in store, and I will still push through, just to see, just in case you have something else in store. Just in case. Yeah. And well, we're gonna address. I want to address Rooster Teeth a little bit because that seems a bit unfair. That I'm kind of crying like Death Battle's death, who is like still has a chance to get up when there's an entire company. There's an entire bigger company that got like shut down, and so many more people and so many more series got laid off. Some that have made my, I don't want to say childhood, but like my teenagehood, my teenage days, like Ruby and stuff like that. And thank you, Rooster Teeth, for what you just even for the few shows that I've loved watching. I'm not gonna pretend like Rooster Teeth was the perfect company, but it didn't deserve this, I think. It still had I think it still had moments to it still had moments to have. I mean, we could have had Ruby Volume 10. God damn it, could have waited until that. We could have ended Ruby before. No, the fucking Warner Brothers, dude. You can feel that I'm like diverging the subject a little bit because it's a little easier talking about Rooster Teeth than the battle itself. But goddamn. But really, is there anything the chat wants to add before I cut it? Like anything I missed? Anything shit. What piece of media did Death Battle introduce me to? Shit ton actually. Mostly it made me appreciate Dragon Ball. It made me appreciate Marvel and DC. It made me a fan of some characters like Martian Manhunter, Bane from DC Comics, Bucky O'Hare. That's where Fox versus Bucky was when I became a Death Battle, because I was kind of familiar with Star Fox, but only because of Super Smash Bros. And seeing him fight, like, who the fuck is this Bucky O'Hare guy? And it sent an entire part of my personality that is appreciating the 90s shows and and all the cheesiness of, like, I don't want to say B movies, but like my appreciation for like the TMNT ripoff era, basically. All this this Bucky O'Hare that then introduced me to Street Sharks, Extreme Dinosaurs, and now like these two are one of my most wanted Death Battle matchups, just because I wanna honor that aspect of Death Battle, of introducing to like some silly shit. And Honestly, the possibility of Ruby never getting a proper ending is what pains me the most. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It really sucks. I would have no clue who Gamera. Gamera, that's a fucking idea. I would have never um, been introduced to My Life as a Teenage Robot. You know, I said that one of my most wanted matchup was Robot Boy versus Jenny Wakeman. I never knew. I never knew what my life as a teenage robot was until I saw matchups about it. Because I grew up with Robot Boy, and I was like, is there a matchup about Robot Boy? And then I saw that, and I was like, and you know, I got curious and looked it up, and it like became like easily a top 5 of my favorite animated shows, and yeah, I am extremely thankful for that. Body Plant says, if this is really the end, then I mourn for what we lost. Extinguished in its prime. Yeah, season 10 was definitely the prime of Death Battle. I agree. But then I think of all these talented people behind the show, and I think can't wait to see what they'll do next. That's what worries me. What personally worries me is that if they do something else than Death Battle, I'm worried I might get like I might like not be able to follow them as diligently as I used to do with Death Battle. With Death Battle, sorry, excuse me. The emotion is kind of munching through my words right now. It is like I'm trying to articulate as hard as possible. It's a nightmare. Still amazed by the fact that Ben animated most of the episodes from season 1, and they were good for its time. It was fantastic. Like Ben doesn't really Ben doesn't really like the episodes he made. He thinks they aged pretty poorly, with good arguments. I'll give him that, but like honestly, I think some of his work is still extremely solid animation wise, research and editing and writing wise. Could have used some work, but definitely it was definitely good. It was good shit. It was honestly good shit that he did, and it was a great foundation for that shit. That old debacle. And yeah, dude had to learn animation from scratch. And guess what? It took him like he was doing it in weeks. He had like barely a week to do it, and he was using his editing software. He wasn't even using like any specialized tools or things like that. He was using it. He was animating it from his from like I don't know what the fuck he used, like Adobe Premiere or some shit like that, and he made it all on his own, and that was like honestly huge props to his animation, because honestly if he was given a bit more time, and if Revision 5 wasn't as pushy as it was, he could have been a master animator. He could have done some dope shit. I mean, I'm glad he hired like some other talents, of course, and I'm glad. I really love what the other animators have done, but like if he continued doing like sprite works, he would have slayed. He would have definitely slayed. you would have absolutely killed it. God. Anyway, what can I talk about? I don't know if it's a good time to talk about it, but I also wanna talk about like what could be the future of this channel, like of me, right here as a content creator, because let's face it, you're watching me for the death battle stuff. Like you're not here, like I don't have 1,000 subscribers because of my Age of Mythology Let's Plays. Let's be completely real. I'm completely aware of that, and I I wish I could say like I have content for the future, but it's really gonna be on impulse. Everything is going to be on impulse because without Death Battle as a main motivating force to do videos, it's gonna be extremely hard to. I mean, most of my video projects were kind of centered around Death Battle, so it will be very relevant if Death Battle if Death Battle is to bite the dust. I'm still planning to. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish my Let's Play of Age of Mythology because I want to pursue it with because apparently there's a remake that's in the making that is releasing this year of Age of Mythology retold, and I want to do that. And I want to play it like firsthand as a stream. Basically, I'll be streaming it. I'll be streaming this game, 100%. But before that, I need to finish the episodes of Age of Mythology. I haven't recorded a new one since the last episode, since my crushing defeat during the Egyptian campaign. But I'll get back on it. I'm gonna try and record a session tomorrow. But yeah. What can I talk about else? It's gonna be mostly video games for a while, and I'll see if I still have the strength to draw something in this year. I mean, I'm saying all of this, and Death Battle could come back with like a full season, and everything's gonna be all well and good, but I kind of want to set up like some things for the future. I could think about I've had projects about that video idea I have about making like every World of Warcraft races in a nutshell. I'm still having this in the back of my mind, but I still haven't written anything new yet, so might have to get on that. I'm not promising anything, but might have to get on that. I still want to finish my my piece, that the missing Death Battle fan art that is Cole McGrath versus Cole. I still have that thumbnail to finish. But I've talked about it like a bit earlier in the stream, and it's Anyway, I wish I had more to tell for you guys. So like, I just hope you'll be there for a bit of me. If I still hope I'm gonna be entertaining on my own enough for you to stay. But if you dip, I'm not gonna hold that against you. If you dip like in the future, if Death Battle is truly gone and stuff like that. Oh shit! Uh, while still attending film school. Cole McGrath was. Oh, I said Cole McGrath versus Cole. Ah, Cole McGrath versus Alex Mercer. Sorry, because like in my brain, it's Alex Mercer versus Cole. To me, it has always been Alex versus Cole, but now that it is Cole versus Alex, my brain like swaps, and then like my brain doesn't handle the swap very well. Um, if anyone can drop a commission to Brandon or whoever you can, they need it now more than ever. They really do. I encourage everyone to do so. If you've had like a death battle you always wanted to see, you can, but you want to like imagine with your as like a music, at least imagine a track for it. Definitely reach out to them when they open commission. They would, I think they could use all the supports they can need. Yeah, like I said, he'll still probably get commissions. Like it's still gonna be. I feel like he's still gonna be comfortable for like a couple years if Death Battle is to the end. Like just like the sheer mourning of Death Battle can be can have some effects. I'm confident in our community, in this community, that an event as big as this, it's gonna have the creative process. It's gonna have some creative repercussion. So I'm confident that so many people are gonna be. I'm confident that many people are going to be. I believe in the creativity of the fan base of the Death Battle community. I believe in y'all. I believe in Awesome Ethan. I believe in uh Kelly Nora. Well, does she make Death Battle fan arts? Not necessarily. Like she makes Death Battle related stuff, but she'll do whatever the fuck she wants. Uh, I name drop her. Um, oh, of course, I'm trying to think of so many fans of that I've been following that make artistic uh, content around Death Battle and stuff like that. But I'm sorry, nothing comes to mind, and I'm sure it's probably like the most obvious shit enough, the most obvious shit. But I haven't even mentioned like the people I've met because of Death Battle. Like I haven't even talked about what this show has done to my social life. Like I mean, I technically said that Death Battle like really changed my life and is really like this whole thing, but I didn't go into detail. But like I've met so many people because of this show, and whew, we're gonna be sorry. We're gonna be going back into the little cry baby talk. But I've met so many people because of Death Battle. Uh, the lads, Billy Bobby, Autistic Gamer Sean, your only mates. Oh my god. Uh, it just hit me. I'm gonna miss the reactions. That one hits. That one hits. Ooh, ooh, that one hits hard. That one hits hard. Oh no. the reaction of everyone, of the Raptor, of your only mates, of real freelancer Amber, of all the people I can't name. I love watching reaction videos. I know it's dumb. Hello, Emerald Ninja 115. I don't think I have said hello to you yet. It's a shame because I was starting to get back into the fandom when the season 10 dropped. Real shame. You missed a couple things. I think, do I have a towel somewhere? I don't have a towel somewhere. Just give me a second. Shit, where is it? Where are my napkins? I don't have napkins? I'm pretty sure I bought like a refill, like not too long ago. Where the fuck are they? This passionate video of Torako looking for napkins in the background. Most passionate content on YouTube. Watching the duck goes moo reaction is a treat. Yeah, like I loved watching reactions to like everything, not just death metal. Like reactions to. I loved watching reactions to like Super Smash Brothers trailers. Like this was the shit when I was young. Like seeing so many people getting super happy about their favorite characters getting into Super Smash Brothers. You know, it has the same hype as death metal in a way. And you know, it's always been it's you know it's always been something I loved seeing in people, like just the sheer joy of people, and the sheer passion of people and stuff like that. And it's I like seeing new people react to older episodes like Snake vs. Sam. Dude, there's a YouTuber recently that's been reacting to like older episodes. I forgot his name. I forgot his channel's name. But he's doing like he's not necessarily like a huge in-depth he's not a very in-depth reaction YouTuber, or he's not a very in-depth guy, but he's just like he's a very standard guy. He's a big Dragon Ball fan and stuff like that. And but it's just like the sheer hype and the sheer will to his sheer will to like learn about characters he doesn't necessarily know who it is, or who it is. I'm just gonna type like Death Battle reaction. Fuck it. And I'm gonna see if I can find a. I think it's Phantom AD. That's I think it's him. It's Phantom AD. I've been enjoying. Yeah, I think it's him. I've been enjoying his reactions as of late. And you know, like they're very like simple reactions. They're not necessarily like scripted shit like I did. Oh my they're not necessarily like very scripted like I do with my intros and stuff like that. But this is just a guy getting hyped. You know, it's just people getting hyped and happy, and just appreciate, just being passionate. It's just I just love seeing the passion of people, and damn, I yeah, I've been huh. I found something I'm gonna miss more than Death Battle itself. It's Death Battle reactions. Sucks. That really, really sucks. That really hit. Really hit. Anyway, I don't want to be. I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to be crying for another hour. I don't want to be repeating the same things. I'm really afraid I'm missing anything though. Uh, the real important matchups with the friends we made along the way. Yeah, really was. It's anyway. I think that's gonna be it. I need to wrap this up. I need to wrap this stream up. I think it's getting late. I don't necessarily have anything. The battle made me appreciate Superman a lot more. No joke. Yeah, it made me appreciate. Yeah, it made me appreciate Superman. It made me appreciate. It made me appreciate Dragon Ball to me. Like a lot more as a franchise, as what it represents. Like I use like I don't know, like I've repeated my background with Dragon Ball in every Death Battle reactions that I made with Dragon Ball characters, but I used to have like not the best past with some Death Battle fans, and as a kid, I kind of formed like kind of an irrational hate towards Dragon Ball. Like I was really like a hater. I was really a Dragon Ball hater, and Death Battle kind of showed me just what's cool about it, just by representing the show itself, and it's kind of and just by that, by having some wins, having some losses, I started to reflect on my stance about Dragon Ball and my stance about fictions in general too. Like, gotta go by. Yeah, goodbye, Razorbean. Thank you for coming. That means a lot. Rooster Teeth is doing a live stream right now. Probably jump into that after this. You know what? That's a good idea. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you for participating in the discussion. Thank you for listening to my. I don't know what it was actually. Was it a TED talk? Was it like a tangent? Was it a vent? And then it turned into like, yeah, let's make some thumbnails for the shit of it, and let's let's reminisce, you know, a little bit. Let's go nostalgic a little bit, and then uh, and then you know going back to here. So yeah, so that was Torach at your service. I really need to wrap this up. Thank you everyone for watching, for being here. Uh, Thank you, Rooster Teeth. I'll never cry enough while saying this. Thank you, Death Battle. That was Storm. I'll see you hopefully next time. Meanwhile, stay safe, stay good, stay true, take care of yourself. And thank you to my 1,000 subscribers for just you know, uh, just showing the little bit of support you do. That, that was honestly a fantastic journey. I hope it continues. I sure hope it continues, but I I hope it continues even beyond death metal. But stay loving, exactly. Stay loving, exactly. Nova, Nova said it. He puts it better. He puts it better than I can than I can ever do. So goodbye. That's it. Stop. I need to stop. I'm gonna cry now. Goodbye. All right.